Alright, so in this video, let me just put on my Rolex really quickly. The reason I actually wear this watch for pretty much any video I record is because it helps me be in the frame of I'm presenting to the world and this is going public. So I want to show off essentially the best, right? It's also marketing because if someone has a Rolex, they probably have some money, and otherwise it sits there in the watch case most of the day. So in this video, the title is you should probably stop trying to make 10K per month. Now I'm assuming at this point you don't make 10K a month and you're probably not making any money online. Okay, you might be earning an income from a job or something else, but we're specifically looking at making money online. Now, why am I saying this? When I put up videos, I put up content on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube saying, here's how to make 10K per month. And I'll constantly talk about the students in our program that are making 10K per month. It sounds quite contradictory, even to me. It's a lot deeper than that. And if you don't understand the key message I'm going to get across to you in this video, it's very, very likely that you will continue into this year saying, I want to make 10K a month, and you'll most likely end the year nowhere closer to making that amount of money. So I've got a couple of stories I'm going to intertwine into this video to illustrate this point. Now, this also relates to any amount of money you're trying to make. Okay, if you're saying to yourself, I want to make 20K a month, 100K a month, 50K a month, it's most likely going to relate to that as well. For example, I'm going to kick it off with a story from a friend. So one of my friends who became a friend after joining my mentorship program. Okay, so he kind of kickstarted his marketing journey after joining my program. He then ended up shooting content with me. This was about 2 years ago or so. I was looking for a videographer for a month. He applied and he seemed like a good fit, and he also just seemed like a cool dude. So I said, hey, if you're gonna live with me for a month to shoot videos, you seem like a good fit because I think we'd enjoy actually having good conversations, right? So he did that. He lived with me, continued his journey, started making money with social media marketing, and pivoted many, many times, right? Started with one thing or one service or one niche, and that changed multiple times until he got to 10K per month. So he got to 10K per month with a content social media management agency. That didn't, happen right away, right? It took many pivots. He first started with content and social media management as his main service. He had a client for that. Then he eventually pivoted into more paid ads and email marketing and funnels, more like direct return on investment advertising. And, got a couple of clients, saw some wins with that. But eventually, to get to the golden 10K a month mark, he got there through a content agency and a bit of social media management. Okay. Now, the key point I want to get across is that when he was in and around between 5 to 10K per month, I remember he was sharing with me his goal of getting to 100K per month. And he was very set on getting to 100K per month with his marketing agency. Okay, because some people have a goal, right? 100K per month, and they don't really mind what vehicle gets them to the goal, whether that's, I don't know, trading crypto or starting an Amazon FBA business or doing coaching, consulting. They don't really care as long as they get to the end goal. My friend was very much set on marketing agency, 100K per month. And he joined a program of some guy where he paid about 10K to join his program, because this guy's specialty was more around, you're already making money, I'll get you to the next level. Okay, for example, you're at 10K a month, I'll get you to 100K per month. That was his angle. And what I saw go kind of wrong for my friend, and I think he'd agree with me, is that he was so attached to, I want to get to 100K per month, that he didn't really truly understand maybe what 100K per month was going to look like for a marketing agency. And it's this concept of learning how to walk before you can run. Okay? Because you got to 10K per month, getting to 100K per month, it's a very different journey. It's a 10x in revenue, but it's also a 10x in terms of your viewpoint, your beliefs, how you view the world, and if the vehicle you're in is actually capable of getting there in the right way. So for example, there's a lot of marketing agency owners that are doing 100K per month, but they have 20, 30, 40% profit margins. I know my friend wanted to have much, much higher profit margins than that. And I see this happen for a lot of you, right? A lot of you that are trying to make your first 10K per month. You're trying to make 10K per month, but you haven't potentially learned how to make 1,000 or 2,000 or 3,000 per month, right? And so your goal is just so far away. When I say to somebody, I can get you to 10K per month, for me, it seems very close because I understand how fast that can change. You know, my marketing agency went from 0 in revenue to 10K per month in monthly recurring in 45 days, right? But for most people, it's not going to happen that fast. I had some previous experience that I was able to leverage that any beginner is just not going to have. They don't have that same advantage. So if you're trying to get to 10K per month, probably the worst thing you can do right now is just focus on that goal. Like, keep it as a goal. That's cool. It's going to motivate you, right? It's going to push you to keep taking action. But your goal needs to be get to 1K a month, right? Before you can get to 10K per month, you have to get to 1K per month. And then you've got to get to 1K per month 10 times, or with 10 clients paying you 1,000 per month. You've probably seen cartoons, right? Where there's, let's say, a coyote and he's chasing like a carrot, right? And the carrot is actually just on a stick. And you've probably seen this in the sense of somebody on a treadmill and you're dangling a cheeseburger in front of them. It's where you're always keeping the person further away from their goal. And what that does for the person is it means, one, they never achieve it, but they're continually stuck in action, right? They're continually stuck. For example, on the treadmill, you're continually stuck in taking action, walking on the treadmill, running on the treadmill. You're never going to achieve the goal. You think you will, right? That's the thing. You think you'll get there, and that's why you keep pushing. Otherwise, you wouldn't. But in reality, the odds are stacked in a way where you're not going to get there. And that's how I view you saying, I'm going to get to 10K per month, but not learning how to get to 1K per month, 2K per month, 3K per month. And you see, for a lot of people, what happens is they have an ego when it comes to 10K per month, right? They say, for example, I want to get to 10K per month and I want to do social media marketing. That's the business model I'm going to go with. And I only want to charge 2,000 per month to my clients. So I need 5 clients to get to 10K per month. The problem I see with that is you're not learning how to walk. You're trying to run. You're trying to run a marathon. You're trying to do an immense achievement when you haven't learned how to walk yet, okay? So what I would recommend in this context is you start lower ticket. For example, instead of saying I'll only charge 2K per month with 5 clients, like, why not just take any client you can get, right? Like, why not learn as much as you can, even if you only charge 500 a month to a client, and even if you're working 10 hours a week for them, where you're getting paid not much on an hourly basis, why not do that? Because that will get you closer to the goal, right? It won't get you to the goal. You're not going to make 10K a month with that. But if you make 500 a month, doing 40 hours in a month of work for a client, isn't it going to get you closer? Aren't you going to learn what you don't like in certain clients, what to avoid, how to find the right clients, how to deliver a good service, how to get good results with them, how to maintain client relationships, right? Learning on the job is what's going to get you to 10K per month, okay? So essentially, this is a long-winded way of me saying, for a lot of you that are on this journey, you need to be willing to sacrifice, right? Sacrifice this glorified image that you have in your head of 10K a month, charging 2,000 a month to 5 clients, right? Strip it down. Strip it down. When I was starting, I didn't care if a client was going to pay me 200 a month, right? When we made 10K per month in 45 days, right? In that first couple of months of our journey, yeah, we had clients paying 200 a month. You're probably thinking, so you had 10K a month of recurring revenue with a 200 a month client. Yes, we did. But then we had a couple of clients paying 1,200. We had one, I believe, that paid over 3,000 in the month of January, which was in that second month of the business. So it was completely all over the place. But that's why it worked, right? Because we were willing to walk and to figure it out and to just go with the flow and fail forward. But imagine if I had started my marketing agency and imagine I said to myself that I will only accept 2,000 per month from a client. Anything less, it's not worth my time. Anything more, fantastic, but 2K minimum. Well, my first client paid us 1,200 a month. They wouldn't have paid 2,000. Why? I know they wouldn't, because they told us. Like, it was a very clear conversation. That was the max budget they had. That client ended up paying for 20 months continuously. Do the maths, 20 months times 1,200 a month. It's a lot more than 2K. Imagine I had sacrificed that. Would have been a bad decision. Very, very bad decision. And I don't think if I went in with that mindset that I would have gotten to 10K per month. And I don't think the business then would have hit 50K per month. And I don't think we would have made over $1 million in revenue. I genuinely, truly don't. And that is why I think it's important you hear this. Because as you continue throughout this year, you're going to watch videos from me and from other people online, and they're going to stress to you this glorified image. 10K a month, handful of clients, your clients will pay you thousands per month, and it's all not easy, but it's beautiful and it looks very attractive. Look, this is not the way it worked for me, and I don't think it's going to be the way it works for you. It wasn't the way it worked for my friend of, him on that journey of going from 10K a month to trying to get to 100K per month. It didn't happen, right? And it probably will with time, but it didn't happen. And I think this is one of the reasons why. If he had approached it potentially differently, and I think this was due to who he was learning from, but that's a story for another day. Anyway, if you got value from this video, fantastic. My goal here was just to spit some thoughts that were on the top of my head, hopefully give you some value. And if you have any inkling to work with me, there's a voice in your head saying, maybe what Adam said is valuable and I think I could learn from him. You can see if we'd be a good fit to work together. There's a link in the description of the video. You can book a call. We can have a chat, see if you're a fit. All right. Have a good rest of your day.